Andrea Shaw is the current 4-time Miss Olympia, but there's more to her than you might realize. Has she always been an enhanced bodybuilder? How long has she been competing before her domination at the Olympia? Andrea Shaw was born on December 18, 1983 in Detroit, Michigan. Shaw was always competitive by nature, probably because her mother was a personal trainer as well as a nurse. In middle school, she was into competitive cheering and gymnastics, which is where her drive to become an athlete all started. After middle school, and tired of cheerleading and gymnastics, Andrea started to invest a lot of her time into different kinds of studies. Her mother encouraged her to start working out, which led to Shaw building a bit of muscle. At 15, Andrea Shaw was hitting the gym all by herself, while she started to receive exercise advice from her mother's friend, who was a female bodybuilder at the time, which paid dividends for Shaw and her future goals. When Andrea Shaw was 18 years old, however, her bodybuilder trainer could not go on training Andrea Shaw for whatever reason. This did not stop Andrea Shaw from training hard as she started competing in bodybuilding competitions. In 2008, Andrea Shaw competed in Karen Zarimba Classics and finished third at her very first competition. The same year, she competed in Michigan's Natural Championships and finished 4th place. I said that correctly, this was a natural competition. For the next 8 years, she stopped competing. Those 8 years were crucial to Shaw's foundational building blocks. She concentrated on learning the ins and outs of everything exercise related. She found a new trainer and invested a lot of research into fitness publications. She went to college at Wayne State University for exercise and sport science, earning a BA degree, and interned at Detroit Medical Center in the physical therapy department. During this 8-year break, she also gained her group training and personal training certificates and worked as a personal trainer. All this knowledge built a strong foundation for Shaw so she can dominate in the sport she craved so much to succeed at. Her mother's bodybuilding friend who trained Shaw at an early age truly inspired Shaw to chase her dream, and this is where things start to ramp up in her bodybuilding career. 2016 marked her return to bodybuilding at John Simmons Championships, placing 4th in her division. She then took a year off from competing in preparations for 2018, where she placed 1st in 2 competitions. She came back and got 1st place in John Simmons competition and 1st place in NPC Linda Murray Detroit Classic. In the same year, she placed 2nd at the NPC Nationals, where she earned her IFBB Pro card. 2019 wasn't full of 1st places like 2018, but she doesn't have to wait long for the 1st places to return. She achieved 2nd at the IFBB Professional League Wings of Strength Chicago Pro and 7th at the IFBB Wings of Strength Rising Phoenix World Championships. 2020 brought back the 1st places. 1st place at the Omaha Pro Women's Bodybuilding, 1st place at the Tim Garner Productions of IFBB Wings of Strength Phoenix Women's Bodybuilding World Championships, that's a tongue twister, and finally, 1st place at the top of the league at the Olympia, becoming 2020's Miss Olympia. 2021, she continued her 1st place winning streak at both the Rising Phoenix Arizona Pro for the 2nd year straight, as well as becoming Miss Olympia. 2022, she got 1st place in both the IFBB Bikini Lab Hawaii Rising Phoenix Women's Bodybuilding World Championships, also a tongue twister, and the Olympia, gaining her 3rd Miss Olympia title. 2023, Shaw continued her dominance in the sport, getting 1st place at the Rising Phoenix and at Arizona Pro, claiming her 4th consecutive Miss Olympia title. Shaw has shown the patience and resilience to be able to dominate in such a competitive sport. She inspires many to be the best they can be when adversity slaps them in the face. In 2020, Shaw mentioned furthering her education and getting a doctorate. This is Andrea Shaw. I wonder what's next for her.